Hello and welcome to my UEFA European Conference League final prediction between Chelsea and Real Betis. This should be a great final and probably one of the better Conference League finals we have had in the last couple of years when this competition was first introduced. So yeah, let's just jump straight into the final prediction. So, looking back on the semi-finals then, and Chelsea beating Djurgården and Betis beating Fiorentina, already finalists, one-time finalists were Fiorentina. Remember, in that game against West Ham where Jarrod Bowen scored in the last minute to break all their hearts, where they thought they were going to win the Conference League that year. But it's more heartbreaking again for them as Betis beat them twice, beat them 2-1 in the first leg, and that was Anthony's goal was the difference because the second leg finished 2-2 in Fiorentina and in Italy. Chelsea battered Djurgården back in Sweden. I mean, Djurgården aren't actually an amazing side. I mean, where are they in the Swedish division? They're down in 11th out of 16 teams. So, yeah, they're doing horribly. And, you wouldn't have expected Chelsea to lose that one. And then only 1-0 at home in the second leg. But they did play their kids because they already knew they were through. Chelsea, easy win. They should beat Betis, or they can be tricky customers. They've got players like Anthony, who's been firing since he's joined there since United. Giovanni Lo Celso, ex-Spurs, of course. Marc Bartra at the back, Pablo Fornals at West Ham United, back and and Isco. So their team isn't bad. I still think Chelsea should beat them and get the job done here. Let's just jump into how these teams got here and how it played out like this in the knockout format. Just under 98% of you aren't subscribed, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Now we go to how these teams got to the final. Betis beat Vitória Guimarães 6-2 on aggregate. Jagiellonia beat Circle Bridge, and that set up the quarter-final of Betis and Jagiellonia. Celje beat Lugano via a penalty shootout in Switzerland. 5-4, that game. Absolutely bonkers game of football. Fiorentina beat Panathinaikos in that one, then set up the quarterfinal with Celje, of course. Chelsea beating Copenhagen, quite routine win for them in the round of 16, and they are now the finalists, of course, beating Legia Warsaw, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Legia Warsaw beat Molde in the round of 16, of course, to get there and get their place into the semis. Rapid Vienna and Djurgården winning their games against Paphos and Borna Banja Luka, the Croatian side, in that one. And then into the quarters we go. Betis knocked out Jagiellonia 3-1 on aggregate. Fiorentina knocked out Celje. Chelsea knocked out Legia Warsaw in this one. They did beat them, I think it was a 3-0 win away from them, and then they actually lost 2-1 at Stamford Bridge, of course. Djurgården beat Rapid Vienna 4-2 on aggregate. Then we got set the semi-finals where Betis beat Fiorentina. Betis getting the job done in the first leg in that game, of course, and making sure they qualified. Chelsea beating Djurgården 5-1 on aggregate, 4-1 away from home, and then just a nice 1-0 win via Kiernan Dewsbury Hall in that one. And that is how we have led to Betis v Chelsea in the Europa Conference League final. That is how we have got to this final and this stage. So let's just jump into the main event now. Into the main event we go. Real Betis take on Chelsea in the Europa Conference League final. Chelsea's last win, they haven't played in a while, beat Manchester United on Friday. It's nearly 2 weeks ago now. A week and a half ago. Sorry, Friday the 16th of May. They haven't played since. Real Betis against Valencia was 23rd of May on Friday night. So obviously going to get preparation, but Chelsea will have less preparation as they take on Nottingham Forest today in the Premier League, which they need to win to get Champions League football. So that might play into Real Betis' hands a little bit in this one. Betis do have the likes of Isco, Anthony, Cuco Hernandez, I believe. No, not Cuco Hernandez. I think that's his brother, Juan Hernandez, who plays for Betis. Anthony, of course, had a brilliant season. Pablo Fornals, Ricardo Rodriguez. How is he still playing football at the age of... He's only 32. I actually thought he was a lot older than that. Marc Bartra, Adrian. How is he still playing football? 38 years of age. Betis... I mean, they're not a bad side, are they, really? I mean, they're doing okay. They're up in 6th at the moment in their Manuel Pellegrini is the coach, ex-Manchester City, of course. Chelsea should get the job done over this. They over Betis here because they have more quality like Palmer. They've got a much rounded team. I mean, if you just go through their attacking life, Enzo Fernandez, Moise Caicedo, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, Noni Madueke, and yeah, they just need a striker. They've got Nicholas Jackson, who was suspended in the few Premier League games. Should be back for the Europa Conference League final, as it wouldn't really matter. Injured out of this one, apart from Wesley Fofana for Chelsea. No Hector Bellerin, no Mark Roca, no Villa, no Llorente for Betis in this one, so they might struggle a bit on the injury side. But yeah, who do I back? I'm going to back Chelsea in this one. I think it'd be quite comfortable. Maybe not as comfortable as they would like, some of their fans would like. But yeah, I'm going to back Chelsea to win this 2-1. I think Betis will put up a bit of a fight. Chelsea need to fight against Forest this afternoon to get a result. So yeah, you'll probably know the result before me when you are watching this, even though it might be out before the game. So yeah, I'm going to back Chelsea for a nice 2-1 away win at Real Betis here, and to get the job done in this one. Yeah, and to beat Real Betis. So I'm back at Chelsea to win 2-1. In, where's the venue? In Poland, in Wrocław. So yeah, Chelsea to win this 2-1. Thank you very much for watching this Europa Conference League final prediction. We've got Club World Cup. I'm going to wait till the LAFC game is completed next week, and then we will get that done and all ready. We've got European, UEFA, Nations League, all that jazz coming up on the channel for the summer. Gold Cup predictions as well. I'm just trying to think. We will be reacting to our Premier League predictions tomorrow, and then I might do some early predictions maybe for the new season. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe on the video.